All right, welcome on in, everybody. There we go. There's the audio working. We are back again for more Kanto fucking 3. It's time for Sinclair trauma, basically. But first we have to even make it through immigration because of fucking Dawn. I'm having to remember what's happening because of fucking Dawn decided, yeah, I'm gonna break this window. And also, in 40 minutes, we can actually get a Season 1 ID. I had someone tell me, I had Natsuki tell me about it last night. So we're probably gonna end up getting, we're getting Gripper Faust. So that's gonna be fun. Because then we can do a funny pairing with this one here. Because then I can actually make use of his Fanatic. Or, well, more use, because it's gonna have the 15 damage, and then I'm gonna have the, what was it, power? Yeah, this is gonna be really funny. Because that's gonna actually make this a lot more usable, honestly. Hopefully I won't lose any clashes when they work together. We'll see. I'm still in the I'm trying to figure out how the hell to play this game phase. And I'm throwing. Oh yes, I forgot we're still doing with the funny heals. Let's just do counter. Let's just make this fast. Oh. I forgot how stupid its red is. Fucking hell. The press twink is too powerful. Alright. Now, do it again. Oh yeah, I forget our non-uptight Gregor is still struggling. Wait, I think I completely forgot to double check. Did I put Ryu in? I did some brain fart. Wait. Oh yeah, no, I didn't remove her. I didn't get rid of her, so I can actually put Ryu in. Oh, you're just cooked. Bro, Ishmael, please stop. Do not get staggered already. Wait. God, you are all getting staggered. It'll be fine. He's gonna just murder, so we'll be fine, probably. God. Dude, just getting the fucking the up ties are so nice, because oh my god. He actually is doing so much damage now that he's like permanently negative. I think he's panicking this turn. You're staggered plus. We love the depressed twink. Yeah, we love him so much that we're gonna give him his trauma this episode. Oh god, he's gonna get staggered out of this panic. Yeah, we're gonna need Faust so much to keep him from losing his mind every 2 seconds. But we have Thumbersault to make up for that, right, Smiles? Also, welcome first time in. Well, nothing. Well, cool, nothing. Yo, I'm probably gonna end up calling you local because we have someone else who will sometimes appear in Twitch chat called Nothing There. So, we'll go. Oh, battle theme would be pretty cool. I have no idea if they would do it, but that actually does sound like really cool. Yes. I know Cha-Cha's excited about the end Faust, knowing that earlier on the Discord you have that lovely gift. What was it again? Is the crazy Faust? Purify, yeah, the purifies. This fucking Kendrick scream. We're winning. We don't need a Kendrick scream just yet. And we're gonna get N-Corp Faust. It's gonna be great. K-Corp Singularity HP bullets. Any would-be fatal injuries we managed to inflict were healed away with a single shot of those regenerative rounds. It was only a matter of time before the thread by which Heathcliff's patient was hung is snapped. I can't take it anymore. This is gotta be one of those pointless fights in the world, can't you see? I told you, entering a conflict with a wing is an exercise in futility. Just didn't know the futility would hit us right away. The flesh regrows as soon as it's removed. Thank you. It is difficult to continue on with the combat. Really, art can be rubbish like this, huh? Ryushu made the most pained expression I've seen from her, begrudgingly swinging her sheath around. Cuts and slashes were meant before even a drop of blood could spill from them. There could be a worse battle for Ryushu to fight. Isn't there anything we can do? Yeah, they're about to crash out now thanks to this. Thanks to the fucking HP bullets being an absolute nonsense. HP or... Did we actually give it HP answer instead of health points? Helipoiesis is a bioengineered technology that allows for the continuous repair of damaged or lost cells. One dose already lasts considerably long, so imagine what that means for a nest who receives constant supplies. But it's simply, you can't reasonably defeat them in combat. We also can't be reasonably lost. We're both fucking immortal. This is just an immortal death match. Even Faust was shaking her head in despondency then, but then... And I have gone to chaos. I have arrived at last. Dawn? Why is there another Dawn-like character? No. A peal of overwhelmingly energetic laughter rang through the air. Are we about to get Dawn 2.0? We don't need a second Dawn. Please. I beg you. Yeah, I think he's almost uptied, right? I think... Did I get him to... Oh yeah, I did get him to uptight 3. But that's not gonna help keep him from losing his SP. That's twat. Twat? Twat? More like twat. I'll win. Nah, I'd win. I'd kill. Or well, we got a story first. Siegfried. A figure approached us with a terrifying force reminiscent of a frenzied beast. How's your mersault? Already level 38? I got a lot of random XP things. Smiles. Hey, what's that thing running at us? ETA in 3 seconds. Manager, your judgment? I don't know, I'm not sure what to do. Rodriguez was the only one who showed up, who showed no surprise. To be more clear, he's more displeased than unsurprised at this apparent expected arrival. Ah, there you are. K-Corp Superstar. Oh yeah, no, there's no hard limit. I have not seen any limit. I think I can just get as much as I want and do my bullshit. We get to murder. A jovial man appeared amidst the chaos with an obnoxious laugh. Holy shit, it really is fucking Dawn's future. This is what Dawn's future would look like if she wasn't restricted. Greetings one and all, you are free to share stories of the heroic feats you are the witness here, but photographs and more will require permission from K-Corp. Last I was attending a magazine interview at half an hour, so I can't overlinger. I pray you to understand. I was wondering when you'd come. I heard you became a wagey serving a wing, Siegfried. Who the fuck is this character? Oh god. I see your tongue is so sharp as ever, dear fellow. He rushed you in response to Code Purple, and methinks your friends were the perpetrators. Not exactly friends. I hope you understand that I have nothing to do with the commotion. Thank you, Virgilius. Thank you for solving this. In that case, yep, I'm counting on you to give them a spicy lesson. What are you two muttering about? Don't bode well. Agreed. From under what stone did he come from? We don't want your photos, my guy. I could not care less. It appears that some of you come from faraway lands. Right then, I shall grant you all the privilege of photography for this special occasion. He treats us like we're worshippers on the streets. How dare you? Thank you, Dawn. I knew Dawn was gonna love this. Don Quixote, what's wrong? I'm not even gonna try and replicate this. Thank you, Dawn. We're in a hurry, so get this done within 1 minute if possible and keep that clockhead out of this. A prosthetic it is it? Right then, make it 50 seconds. Both a skilled fighter and talented performer, I can only watch in awe as he proved himself to be nothing short of a hero. Murdering Heathcliff? Now look here once more. I'm sure our fans will love it. I see everyone's getting murdered. I was hoping we get a fight. No, we're just gonna get absolutely fucking steamrolled. This lighter is too damn strong. What did you do just now? Well, that's that cute. One after another, he made short work of the sitters. Virgilius watched the carnage with a pleased expression. About time they learned what happens if they kick up a ruckus in a nest thinking they can get away with it. Dante, you may not remember it at this moment. At one point, you used to be something of a bigwig, so to speak. I was? I just couldn't picture it. Yeah, no, they made him he made him such a doormat. And then he's like, yeah, you used to be a big shot. Right now, there's a powerless leader who fumbles at any emergency, constantly being chewed up, spat out, and ignored in the trash by my sitters. They even started to treat me as the team's field medic. To think that this miserable manager used to be a respected leader of many sometime in the past. Thank you. I felt a genuine desire to ask Faust for another way to recover my memories. But what do you expect him to do? He's literally just a man with a clock for a head. You think he can control these lunatics? I don't think the only way you could control these guys is with murder, and you want him to try doing the same thing? Good luck with that. However, your energy loss does not wholly excuse all the faults in your performance as manager. I'm sure you can understand what I mean. I thought of the staff of the K Corp checkpoint. Yeah. They showed no pity for the family they were about to tear apart, treating it all as nothing more than part of the due procedure. Although Don Quixote got us in trouble when she sprang forth to rectify injustice, I just know it would have haunted my sleep for days if we turned a blind eye. And seeing Heathcliff tighten the grip on his weapon to veins as he witnessed the disturbance. If not Don Quixote, I feel like at least one of us would have intervened. Truth be told, I didn't do everything in my power to keep Don Quixote down. Virgilius isn't necessarily wrong when he says the blame rests on me for causing this. Taking back my head might not be for the best after all, Virgilius. Ah, dear. I've got to tell her to put a microphone next time. I'll take it that you've gotten my point. Hurrah! 46.5 seconds. Another day. Another heroic tale of justice written. Looks like the curtains have closed. Time to rewind. Dude, I don't know why Dante is just absolutely getting rolled. What is with all the story chapters so far? We're just going through nothing but stories so far. We got like one fight. After 12 worlds of agony, the sinners were all back in one piece. The massacre must have been humbling because it feels rather strange seeing them this quiet.
어떻게 지내고 있었는가 붉은 시선. 요새 통 얼굴 보기가 힘들었는데 둥지 속 우수한 해결사들의 모임에도 안 나오고.
How's life been, Red Gaze? We've barely had a chance to meet each other in recent times. Haven't showed up to the League of Excellent Nest-Dwelling Fixers lately either.
내가 초대장을 무려 수십 장이나 보냈는데.
Were you unable to read the dozens of invitations I sent you?
주소 바꿨어. 그리고 당신처럼 충실하게
Changed addresses, and I don't have time to lick top brass boots like you're doing. I don't know what happened between these two, but Achilles is a bit hostile here, right? But he's always hostile. The difference of disposition between them is rather clear, isn't it, Dante? In what way? In what way? Oh, you know, stoic versus screaming superhero. I wonder. I read that in my head as a, simply put, Mr. Siegfried can be described as a pro wrestler fixer based on the views he's expressed. On the other hand, our guide Virgilius sought independence as a fixer.
영향력이 강한 어느 한 곳에 해결사가 종속되는 순간 해결사가 지켜야 할 최소한의 가치마저도
He believed that a fixer loses sight of their core principles the moment they become subordinate to an influential entity. Why did he join this one, I wonder? He's someone who is strict towards those with power, after all. While speaking with Faust, I saw Don Quixote quake and approach Siegfried with shaky hands. She must have been honored to see him, even after being mincemeat by his hands mere moments ago. Easy game, easy life. Truly. A fan I am. I've collected figurines sculpted after you. Though I've yet to get my hands on limited editions, I set my heart on becoming a magnificent fixer such as you.
해결사 꿈나무군. 시간이 얼마 없지만 사인은 해줄 수 있지.
An inspiring fixer. I have little time to share, but more than enough for an autograph. Dawn, the ultimate fangirl. The fucking laughter! Is that true? Would you sign an autograph here? Slow breaths, Don Quixote.
안내합니다. 상황 종료. 코드 퍼플. 상황 종료.
Dismiss code purple. Huzzah! That's a job well done well. Yeah, it's easy. Now then, until next we meet. Leaping with tremendous force, Siegfried vanished into the air. Although there was a small delay, we did get a travel permit in the end. Vergilius returned to the bus in the meantime, or perhaps he only got off knowing we'd run into that Siegfried. He looked rather upset as he walked away, but no one else seemed to care that much. Yeah, no one cares because they all just got fucking killed. God, Don, you're an absolute maniac. Clueless to the surrounding frigidness, Don Quixote was happy as a clam, caressing the sheet of paper autographed by Siegfried. I must be caught in a dream. Manager Esquire, will you pinch my cheek just once? Just as I was about to give the blissful Don Quixote a word while we walked out of the border checkpoint, an armored vehicle stopped before us. Do you like soccer? No, I'm not the biggest fan of soccer. I haven't played that much. I think I played a little bit in elementary school, and I played a little Rocket League. That is all I have. I know the basics of soccer, but I don't really keep track of it much, pretty much. A newfound foe. Bold of them to challenge us right in front of the Ness's checkpoint.
LCC 청소부서 소속이군요.
Vehicles from the LCC, the clearance department. Following Faust's play in reply, the vehicle doors opened. Oh, Ronaldo? Isn't he a really good soccer? Isn't he a really good soccer player? I've heard the name a ton. I just know he's a really good soccer player that people lose their minds for. Geez, what took you so long? We had to cycle 3 laps waiting for it to be over. Couple of familiar faces appeared out of the car. Effie and Sound. It's these two again. Time to ruin their plans. Even though their outfits have changed, their faces were greased with just as much confidence and poise.
B4팀에서도 온 건가? 분위기가 좀 달라졌군 그래.
Yeah, I don't know what role he plays, but I just know he's really popular with just everybody. Oh, people from the before team, huh? Something about you looks different, I've got to say.
그건 카지노 잠입을 위한 위장복이었답니다.
That was a disguise we had in order to infiltrate the casino.
말이에요.
It was ultimately useless, though. I wonder why. Wonder what caused that. No idea.
그 심보를 찌르는 말투는 여전하구만.
Still got that sharp tongue too, huh? My chest ached a little at the thought of the harmonious cacophony that was our... Harmonious? That was the opposite of a harmonious cacophony from that was the last operation.
소드, 저 시계 시침 바르르 떨리는 거 보여?
You see the hand on that clock trembling? You'll make them cry.
장난이랍니다. 실력으로는 아직 발전해야 할 부분이 한참 남아 있었지만 그래도 LCB 부서만의 색깔이 있다는 걸 인정하기로 했거든요.
I was just being playful. Well, you have much room improvement in regards to skill. I've made up my mind to admit the LCB department has its own character. Yeah, a murderous character arc. We just fucking run through and murder everything. We are a chainsaw that we run face first with. Despite of the path we took, it sounds like we did leave a positive impression on the two.
팀들은 먼저 작전 현장에 도착했는 줄 알았는데요.
Before team was supposed to be on the site at this hour, wasn't it?
다른 대원들은 이미
The others should be there already. We decided to wait for you because we had useful intel to share.
잠시 남아서 기다려주기로 했지.
By the way, what is this game about? Welcome to the Project Moon universe. We are in a dystopia giant city that is about the size of Korea entirely. And basically in this game, specifically, we are going through the remnants of an old company that created monsters, basically, through the minds of people, who also made a great could make energy with it. So we're pretty much 12 sinners, or 13 sinners if we count the manager, being sent by a new company to go try and collect everything, basically. And we have the power to fucking heal the main manager has the power to heal everyone in the sitter squad who dies. So there's a lot of mystery going on right now, like what are the golden bows and like what we're hunting for. But basically we're learning more about this is like I guess like the game that actually teaches us a lot more about the actual city itself. But we're going through and we're learning a bit more in the game as we go on. I'm still in the opening basically. Like we're in the opening chapters, so we don't know too much. Kratos solos them? I mean, Kratos destroyed the whole Greek world at one point. I would hope he solos.
어떻든 간에 우리가 신경이
mostly these guys are just mostly normal humans at this point, other than the ability to like resurrect as long as the clockman is okay. In any case, you cared about us, right?
너희들도 우리의 매력에 헤어나오지 못했던 거 아니야?
Do we have a couple new fans deep in our charms?
왜 그런 거 있잖아. 귀신같이 맛없는 재료들만 모아놓아서 요리했는데 묘하게 맛있는 거?
Yeah, asking if Kratos solos them is like asking if a nuke queers a coughing baby. You know, something like the sort of food that's cooked from ghastly ingredients, but the end result's a pleasant surprise.
맞아. 전장에 그런 게 많았지. 분명 먹을 당시에는 비참했는데.
Yep, had a lot of that on the battlefield. Miserable to swallow, but somehow memorable.
두 분 다 어떤 음식을 드셔왔던 거죠?
What kind of food have you two been eating?
저 그런데 전달받을 정보란 어떤 것인가요?
By the way, what's the intel you're gonna share with us?
이번 목표 지점 말이야. 우리 말고 다른 집단이 점령해 있는 상태인 것 같아.
Oh my god, we're just gonna have to keep fighting through factions about our target location. It seems another faction has occupied the place already.
그래서 우리 쪽에서도 평소보다 많은 인원을 투입하고 있지.
Shit, bumping my mic. We're putting in more manpower than usual as a result.
그래봤자 또 어디서 모여드는 쇠파리 같은 놈들이겠지.
I bet they're just another swarm of gadflies attracted by opportunity. As Otis pointed out, we weren't new to encounters against groups of foes drawn near the Golden Bows. For our first mission, straggling soldiers from G Corp took shelter in the abandoned facility. And on a second, a variety of gangs inhabited the casino. I like how it's catching us up because I knew there was like time between these updates. But it's really funny, just like we're playing these one after the other, they're like having to like remind us. Unfortunately, our opponents this time won't be crummy no names like before.
심사 기록을 슬쩍 살펴보니까 몇 주 전 엔사에서 대거 파견한 기록이 남아 있었어.
Oh!
심지어 우리와 목적지가 같더라고.
Oh, we're just gonna have the N-Corp fight, huh? And we're about to get N-Corp Faust, so we're gonna just which N-Corp wins. We took a peek at the immigration inspection records and found out that N-Corp dispatched a legion of employees a few days ago. Same destination as ours too.
엔사에서요?
From N-Corp?
공식적으로 드러난 행보는 아니지만 K사 쪽에서도 심사 통과를 해준 걸로 봐선
So this
모종의
wasn't
거래가
officially
있었을
disclosed
수도
activity. See that K-Corp has let them pass means that they might have made a deal under the table.
엔사에서 미리 파견이 와 있는 게 사실이라면 가는 길이 순탄하지만은 않을 거라는 소리랍니다.
Huh, I don't know why they reminded us between Gantos then, but that's really weird. Yeah, I can imagine most like cliffhangers will do that, especially in like games like this.
그렇군. 이거 자칫하다 여러 날개를 척지는 건 아닌지 몰라.
I see. I'm worried we might make enemies of several wings as we go on.
장기적으로 봤을 때 날개 간의 충돌은 불가피한 수순일 거예요.
In the long term, conflicts with the wings will be an unavoided step in the
하지만
process.
엔사에서 공식적인 파견을 공표한 게 아닌 걸 봐서는 단순히 이익 집단 간의 충돌로 마무리될 수도 있고요.
Judging from the fact that N-Corp hasn't made this motion officially known, it could end as a simple conflict of interest.
그들이 진정으로 원하는 건
You a
한번까지가
fox.
아니라는 가능성도 배제할 순 없어요.
You a straight boy, it's Valet, you. Furthermore, we can't discount the possibility that it's not the Golden Bow they're after. Yeah, don't bonk me, you started this war, motherfucker. Doesn't change that we're convenient pawns for our higher-ups to throw around either way.
아 맞아. K사 입국관리소에서 소동을 일으킨 멍청이들이 있다고 했는데
Oh,
혹시
right.
얼굴
I
봤어?
heard some morons cause a seat at K-Corp checkpoint. Did you guys see who they were?
소문이라는 건 참 빠르게 퍼지는군. 마치 로신한테 갔어.
Rumors travel with such haste. Twasa threw a stride. Rosinata hung her head. Don Quixote hung her head, possibly embarrassment. Perhaps she's finally starting to learn that her reckless actions have repercussions. It's a miracle. That, or I'm mistaken, and she's glad that more people know of what she's done.
그렇지 뭐예요. 그런 광경은 자주 볼 수 있지도 않았을 텐데.
Shame I missed it. That's not the kind of spectacle you see every day.
목숨이 여러 개 있는 게 아닌 이상 누가 감히 입국 관리소에서부터 소란을.
Really, who in their right minds would mess with a wing at a border checkpoint unless they had lives to spare?
설마
Please,
아니죠?
don't tell me.
자자, 시간도 얼마 없고 하니 빨리 이동하죠.
Come on, we don't have much time. We should get going.
그런 베르길리우스님은 이번에도
Ah,
안 계시나?
dear. Mr. Vigilius is nowhere to be seen again.
그 양반 먼저 버스로 돌아갔어.
Oh, him? He went back to the bus first.
아쉽네요. 이번에야말로 얼굴 한번 비추고 싶었는데.
What a pity. I didn't want to miss my chance to say hello.
다음에는 꼭 인사를 하고 말겠어. 너희 대신 우리를 합류시킬 생각은 없냐고도 물어볼 계획.
Bruh, we'll leave it on impression on him next time. Mark my words. I'm planning to ask him if we could join the team in your stead. What? That's the reason you wanted to meet him?
마냥 농담은 아니랍니다. 이따가 현장에서 다시 봐요.
That wasn't entirely a joke. See you at the site then. Thanks, I guess.
도착할 수 있다면 말이야.
If you can get there in one piece anyways. What, are we about to get jumped on the wing streets? Oh, that's just a line of armored trucks. Oh my god. How much story is there? I want to fight. I want to commit crimes. Also, how much longer was it on the thing? Oh, game? There we go. Wait, how much time do I have on it? I can check here, right? Achievements? Or no, it's dailies. Oh my god, my brain is melting. Hello. How much longer do we have? Oh, it's 15. Oh, it's at 2. I don't know why, I thought it's been 40 minutes already. I'm losing my mind. I'm actually very airheaded today. Goddamn. A pouty Charon and the cold stare of Vigilius awaited us on the bus. The air was heavy with a sense of oppression, leaving little room for lighthearted jokes.
늦었어. 카론 100까지 샜는데도 너희 안 왔어.
You're late. Charon counted to 100 and you still didn't come. Charon. She seemed to have a few more words ready to be flung in that icy tone, but Virgilius put a hand on her shoulder and gave her a glance.
카론은 지금을 기억할 것입니다.
Virg, Charon will remember this. Thank you, Charon. Sorry about that. I'll buy you something sweet later. Charon sat in the driver's seat without further complaint, and Virgilius slowly turned to us. You owe me her an ice cream. There's one thing the sinners and I were good at. It'd be sensing imminent danger and making way. Dispersing from the group, we scuttled away into our seats. Leaving only Don Quixote anxiously standing in the aisle of the bus. Let's hear your excuse, Don Quixote.
본인은 핍박받고 있는 약자를 그냥 지나칠 수 없어.
I could not turn a blind eye to the weak being persecuted. No, wrong. Oh. I think you hear that sound effect again. That was crazy. I have nothing to blink, so it shouldn't have been possible for me to miss a moment, and yet when I caught up with the situation. The first thing that came into my sight was Don Quixote brought to the ground, shoulder trampled under Virgilius' shoe. I asked for an excuse, not a justification of your views. This isn't the first time either, Don Quixote. You're responsible for 3 separate incidents already. That's 3 separate times you've jeopardized our work with your deranged behavior. What do you think? Speak.
본인을 위해 동료에게 폐를 끼치기는 했다만.
Well, my own actions did inconvenience my colleagues. Holy. Don Quixote's pained groan grew louder, but no one stepped in. Of course, she was punished for her own actions. But more than anything, it was evident that disrupting this wasn't going to make the situation better. I was asking for your thoughts. Why did you not understand this? I was speaking only to be interrupted. What you should have said to me at the get-go was an apology, Don Quixote. Anything you'd add should be an elaboration on how you plan to improve your conduct. What unjust? Thou art demanding a specific answer out of me.
회사는 대부분 정해진 답을 갖고 있다. 그 답을 맞출 수 있는 길을 물을 뿐이지.
Don't you know? A company already has the correct answer for its employees. The questions are only asked to see if you can get it right.
회사가 너 따위에게 의견을 묻고 있다고 생각하면 큰 착각이다.
You're sorely mistaken if you believe this company is sincerely curious about your input.
회사가 그렇다면 본인은
If the company insists so, then I'm sick of this.
지치는군.
Virgilius kicked Don Quixote, tossing her to the floor. Wasn't she already on the floor? You know, I know some people... I'm gonna say it right now. I already know that people were absolutely feral over this. There's too many people who like murderous characters to not say that this is... Then gripping her fall by the collar.
입사할 때를 기억하고 있겠지.
I'm sure you remember what went down when you joined. Went down when you joined. Oh?
그날의 거래를 잊지 않았으면 좋겠습니다.
I hope you haven't forgotten the deal we struck that day, Miss Don Quixote. Virgilius' eyes glittered with a much brighter hue of red than normal. Staring directly into them, Don Quixote soon gave back a nod without another word.
여기까지. 원래
That's
위치로
all.
돌아가도록.
Back to your seat. Watching someone who usually exuded pride and confidence quickly shift to such a discouraged, crestfallen state didn't exactly make for a pleasant sight. Ooh, excuse me. Though a deal that got Don Quixote to go silent simply by bringing it up makes me wonder what it was about.
다른 놈들도 마찬가지다.
The same goes for the rest of you.
회사는
A company isn't a platform for fulfilling egocentric dreams or preaching big ideas. I wonder how Lobotomy Corp would have gone if we had red gaze instead of red mists with fucking Carmen, by the way.
취업 규칙을 위반하면서도 돌발 행동을 하겠다면 자신이 치를 대가를 한 번쯤 더 생각하고 행동에 옮기도록.
If you would still go against the terms of your employee contract to act unprompted, consider the consequences before you do.
죽는 게 낫다고 생각하겠지만
You'll spend a grueling period of being unable to escape, not through death, nor through struggles at severance.
퇴사가 불가능한 시기를
그래도 저 양반 아이고 뭐더라? 저 자크 프리더 씨한테 도움을 받은 게
I guess getting help from that guy. Who's that again? Mr. Zach Fritcher? Or something must have ruffled his feathers.
그 프리트님이요.
It's Lord Siegfried.
본격적으로 작전 시작도 안 했는데 잔소리나 들었잖아. 그러니까 눈치
Yeesh.
보면서 행동을
Mission hasn't even
해야지.
started, we already got a scolding. Have some tact before you act, okay?
에휴, 언젠가 한 번은 이럴 날이 올 줄 알았어요.
I knew this day would come sooner or later. We should all be careful from now on.
왜 나를 야리냐? 죽고 싶냐?
Why are you two birds gawking at me, looking to get stoned?
알았어, 알았다고.
Fine, I got it. Oh my god. Yeah, all I can say is I wonder how many people were horny over these interactions in this third one. Because the amount of women I know that love their murderous men and women would be an understatement.
끌어넘칠 시간이군요.
With the conflict sorted out, the bus finally departed. Looking out the windows evoked a strange feeling in the
저
passengers.
인간들은 얼굴에 근심 하나 없어 보이네.
Check out those people. They look like they haven't a care in the world. This is way different from the roads we've been through. Welcome to the nest!
그러고 보니 관리자 양반은
Everyone-
판을 지나오는 건 처음이겠어.
Everyone is gloomy, but they aren't desperate, I guess. I guess this is our manager Bud's first time traveling in the middle of a nest.
둥지랑 뒷골목은 수준 차이가 심하죠. 또 둥지마다 저마다의 고유 문화와 역사가 다르고요.
Oh wait, you know what? I forgot to do that. Actually, my bad. I said I was gonna adjust something yesterday, and I completely forgot to do that. Let me adjust that right now. Actually, I remember saying that I was gonna lower the channel point redeems for like most of the sound bites because I realized 1,000 was too much. And I completely forgot to fix that. So let me just quickly go through that real quick for y'all. I say let's just go 500 for now. I think 500's good. Y'all agree with that? And I think I'll do like TTS at like 400 maybe? Yeah, I completely forgot. Yeah, I completely forgot to do that last night. We can play in Valley. He got me dragged into Ark again. Smiles. All right. Everything should be a good bit cheaper now. Yeah, there you go. Oh wait, I shouldn't have closed that one. Hold on a second. Let me pull that up. And let me pull this out really quick. Manage requests. I'll give you back your... Huh. I didn't fulfill that one. I guess it just automatically fulfills that one? Huh. I'll just refund you a couple points on your other redeems, Cha-Cha, to give you back some of your points. Yeah, that should give you about like 500 back, because I realized I didn't fix that before you redeemed something today. So you should have like a 500 back, by the way, Cha-Cha. There we go. Alright, so we should be all set up redeem-wise. I completely forgot. Sorry about that, y'all, but now we'll get back on track. There's a world of difference between the nests and the back streets. Besides, each nest has its own cultural heritage. Oh shit.
K사의 칼프 마을이다. 그곳 어딘가에 로보토미 집으로 연결되어 있는 통로가 있다는 정보다.
Attention all. Our destination is the town of Call, situated in Nest K investigation revealed that a passage connected to Lobotomy Corp. Branch exists somewhere in that village. How come we have L Corp nests? L Corp where? I'm having a little too much fun with that. Huh, I just realized something. My OBS is what... Can I refresh that? Okay, well my OBS display is broken. So I really hope nothing breaks because I can't adjust anything. Wait, I think I can adjust things? I'm just doing it blind? Yeah, I'm doing it blind. Okay. Okay, what if I reset the preview? Will that fix it? No. Oh yeah, no. My preview's like broken for some reason. No idea how to fix that. Sure, I guess. And switching to my other is not fixing it. So I got no idea. Sure. Also, welcome in, Meso, L Corpware. Yeah, I looked up Twink Limbus, by the way. The first thing I saw was the goodness gracious gif with the Sinclair, so that tells you all you need to know, Natsuki.
하지만 너희들이 전해준 정보대로 제3의 세력들이 이미 그 지부를 점령 중인 상황이다. 그래서 클리어 부서에 추가적인 정찰을 요청했지.
But as you told me, a third party has occupied the area surrounding the branch facility. That's why I requested additional recon operation from clearance.
비포팀의 사정관 측 3과가 투입되었죠. 에피와 소드 씨도 함께 하셨을 겁니다.
Preliminary observation unit 3 from the before team has been dispatched. Mr. Effie and Miss Sauda should be with them by now.
상황이 어떤지 파악이 되면 그쪽에서 먼저 보고를 줄 거다.
We'll receive a report from them once they get a good grasp of the situation. Shortly after, the bus entered a quiet woodland path leading to a village. Oh, so yeah, why the hell is like L Corp branches just randomly in other districts? I'm so confused by that. Lush green trees, rarely found in the back streets, began to decorate the scene, providing a comforting sight, but that was soon disturbed by something odd. I could see an ominous billow of smoke rise in the distance. Why is smoke coming from
싱클레어?
Sinclair? Charon, turn. Evasive maneuver, rumble tumble. The bus made a sharp left sharply before a giant nail flew in and noisily embedded itself in the back window. Yep, it's Uncorp. Who the hell was that? I almost kicked it!
이 정도의 가속도로 실험해보진 않았지만 창을 조금 더 튼튼히 덧댈 필요가 있겠군요.
Though I hadn't run a test run with a projectile at such velocity, this does suggest that the windows need to be reinforced a little.
우리를 향해 정확히
Maybe a
조준으로
tad.
던진 거다. 아까 비포 팀들이 일컫던 엔사의 직원이겠군.
That was aimed directly at us. They must be the faction that before team warned us about, the employees of N-Corp. It's fight time! Berg, Nephi got hurt. Charon sad.
멈추지 않으면 더할 기세군.
Doesn't look like they'll stop anytime soon.
전원 한차.
Off the bus. Oh. So is N-Corp just knights with nails? Alright then. As we got off the bus, a group stood in the way, clad from head to toe in rusty armor with faded coats of white.
정차.
Also, isn't this what...
지나가지 못한다.
This can't be a coincidence, by the way. Why is it a hammer and nail like Ruina? Is that a coincidence? Or was that on purpose that like Angela, like, well, the Keter thing had a hammer and nail realization? Am I crazy? Is that just a coincidence? I'm gonna just assume it's a coincidence. Halt, you may not use this road.
아 이렇게 말로 하면 될 걸 유리창까지 뚫을 건 뭡니까? 나 참.
Coincidence? That's a really funny coincidence, but alright. You should have said that in the first place, because what about our windshield? Ah, bugger.
선전 보고 없이 공격해놓고는 무례하군. 소속이라도 말해야 예의지 않겠나?
You're rather rude for someone who attacked without warning. Isn't it at least common courtesy to state your affiliations?
이단 신문관. 불경한 일을 꿰뚫는 못이오. 죄악을 두드려 다스리는 망치다.
We are inquisitors. We are the nail that fixes the blasphemous and hammer that strikes down the sinful.
인사. 나겔 운트하모의 직원이라는 걸
So
어렵게도
N-Corp,
말하네요.
that's one convoluted way to tell someone you're an employee of Nagel and Hammer. Oh, they're German.
망치라고도 불리죠.
Also known as Nail and Hammer.
지금은 이단 신봉자를 정화하고 있으므로 이 앞을 지나갈 수 없다.
You shall not proceed as we are in the midst of claiming heretical dissidents.
이단. 아 이봐요. 아 우리는 단지 이곳을 서둘러 지나가고 싶을 뿐입니다. 뭐냐?
Heretics? Hey now, we just wanted to pass through, not looking for any trouble. We're on the,
관광.
a tour, that's right. And this is a tour bus. Labeled as tourists, all of a sudden the sitters exchanged looks in silence. To prevent another disastrous first impression, Gregor was doing what he could, even though his efforts fell flat. Fell flat? What? Flat, for the most part, to gently appease the armored crowd. Accompanied by an attempt at the kind, harmless smile a tourist would wear.
그래. 저번 광산 때부터 느꼈던 건데 사실 이런 쪽 개그에 욕심 있는 거 아니야?
Greg, I've been thinking this since the first job at the mine, but are you that into these kind of bits? That's not exactly it. The quivering corner of his mouth roused pity in my heart.
그렇다면 그대들의 순수성을 증명함이 바르리라.
In that case, you shall prove yourselves to be untainted.
좋아.
Fine. Tell us how we should get on with it. I love Gregor. The Inquisitor suddenly pointed in my
저
direction.
불경한 여행자의 머리를
Behead that blasphemous traveler. Me?
그리고 우리 망치
And kneel before our hammer as you consecrate their head to us.
봉헌해라.
What the fuck?
그렇다면 그대들은 때묻지 않는 자이며 여정의 불이익 또한
Why the fuck specifically Dante, by the way? Is there any reason for that? Such will prove that you are untainted ones, and your journey shall continue without hindrance.
물론 그 불결한 차량도 두고 가야 할 것이다.
He has prosthetics? Bruh. You will, of course, have to part with that defiled vehicle as well. We'll have to spew on, don't you, blokes? Oi! I don't know who you think you are, but do we look daft enough to do as you say? Furious, Heathcliff was the first to quit playing as a harmless Taurus. Heathcliff, you didn't have to. Proper twiffling twitst. Who are you telling me to kneel? I love Heathcliff. The Inquisitor, as was declared to us, nodded in response. Understood that I declare all of you to be heretics. With that, the Inquisitors moved into the position at once, ready to attack. Alright, fight time, baby. Wait, really? Only 3? Are they that scary? Oh wow, they are that scary, actually. Though I have Mersault being way hyper leveled, so he should never lose a clash. And depending on the weakness, which should be like blunt, knowing how plate armor works. Yeah, it's way. Yeah, it's blunt, peak. Yeah, they're weak to blunt, right? Yeah. The devs made it accurate. All right, so we're gonna do a counter dice so we can do the murder thing, because this fight is not gonna last long enough. Hey, at least Ishmael won this time around. And also, we have so much blunt on this team that we are just hard rolling these guys. Oh yeah, they're dead, by the way. We have double red from our heavy hitters. 33. Now die. Oh my fucking god. Bro, this is like, oh yeah, recommended difficulty 20 does that shit to them. These fucking two are so atrocious. Also, I think we have Faust now, right? We have Faust. Let's go grab that. Alright, we now have Faust. Let's go grab that. Oh, okay, no, I was about to say, no way we don't have her. Yeah, baby. Will you join me in the great task to purify? Oh. High empathy. Also, wow. Now I understand the purify gif. The first one just makes her look like a fucking crazy neat. That's funny as hell. Oh yeah, no, I was planning on uptying her. She looked pretty good. Shit, I don't have anything for her. Let me do this really quickly though. Let me just spend all my tickets. We'll get her up to level 16. You know what? Sure. I'll eat some shards. I don't need any more Hongwu shit. I have way too many IDs for Hongwu. I will waste his things. Like, look how many Hongwu IDs I already have. I have Bleed. I have Rupture. I have Sinking Charge. We're good on Hongwu. I don't need any more Hongwu shit. So I will use that to uptie her. Our corp is good? Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard those reindeer boy is good. How much is the second uptie? I'm not gonna use 80 shards though, so we'll keep her on 2 for now. I'll probably end up doing more mirror dungeon shit with her, and that we should be good, I think. Yeah, we'll just roll with this right now. We got one of the passives, so that should be at least good, I think. Yeah, we'll yield this. This should keep Sinclair happy. Yes, have a good lurk. Have a good lurk, babe. Take it easy. Oh, I read her full description. I don't think if you saw it last night, but if you go look into the Limp Bizkit channel, I was yapping about like figuring out my plan with her. I know she's gonna be really good for my team here because she's gonna buff the fuck out of him. and I'm gonna get her ego, the blue ego. So it's gonna be really good. Cause yeah, I was discussing it with Natsuki here. Let me pull it up. I was gonna go for this one because I could actually use this because I actually have the skills for it, and this healing thing is gonna be so broken. Yeah, it was like definitely it was between her and the funny impending day, but I decided to go with hers because we can't use her base ego with this team because like we have nobody who uses pride skills. We don't use those two. Yeah, so I'll probably do more mirror dungeons at some point, and I'll get her max roll thing because that'll make it much better. Yeah, but just giving her to have nails is going to be really good with the bonus for Sinclair power and damage. So this is no longer a Burn Tremor team. It is just Burn at this point. Because there is one man with Tremor, and it's just him. We now have just nails. Yeah, but she should keep like Sinclair actually from panicking. He should be able to at least keep negative, hopefully. We'll see. Getting back on the bus, Vergilius greets us by casually lifting a hand.
이번엔 상대하기 조금 까다롭진 않았나?
Weren't they a little trickier to deal with than your usual foes? They were supposed to be trickier, chat? Yeah, N-Corp on their own is a pretty good team. I can imagine so, knowing they all pair really well off nails. And like they're all built around nails, so I can imagine they're a pretty good team. But for now, I think these two should be good, because like Sinclair is such a good burn unit. Just getting buffed by the nails on a Faust by herself, plus the support is going to be really good. I keep saying we could have been done with them a lot faster if you lent a hand.
나도 너누이 말하는 거지만
And as I always answer,
아무 의미가 없어.
there won't be any point to this if I help you.
저자들 우리더러 이단 신봉자라고 했어요.
These people, they labeled us as heretics. Just what is their judgment based on? I think they were targeting me?
못과 망치, 경험이야말로 가장 중요한 가치란 말하는 날개.
I know. I don't really want to go full meta. I kind of want to go with like the teams that interest me. I'll have to look into it, I think. Like, yeah, I kind of want to get like Dawn and stuff like that, and I just want to like mess around with teams. Thank you for the head pat, Cha-Cha. Thank you. Yeah, once I get like more teams going, I might look at more like meta things if I ever struggle in the game. But for now, I kind of want to go based on like funny team comps I can see doing. And I want to get like the magical girl Dawn. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but I'll probably end up making a team around her. We'll see. When I start like working at teams, I'll take any recommendations, but I don't want to just be handed, you know, like the strongest one right off the bat, you know? Ignore that I have Thumber Salt. That was luck, I promise. Experience?
인간은 자신의 가치에 맞는 경험과 행동을 할 수 있도록
Humans are made to have experiences and actions appropriate for their worth. That is what they say of it. No one goes meta the team, just gotta have synergy. Yeah, that's what I've been seeing a bit. Yeah, but I don't want to have like a super meta unit and then just build synergy off them. I say with Thumber Salt. But I didn't know about that yet, but I don't want to go just for meta. I kind of want to go for what looks like fun. People have been thinking she'll have random effects since Queenie Gear and Lobcorp goes back and forth between white and black damage. Oh yeah, that could be very possible. Or they might go like Ruina, where she's like built on clashes kind of thing, maybe? Because isn't her whole thing in Ruina based on she gives like health off clashes, she gets bonus clash power? She might become like a clash stick as well, kind of like the She Association. Yeah, she's either going to be random effects or she's going to be another like kind of stat stick, I guess. It's gonna be one of the two. Or she's gonna be... Oh, she could also be a support. Because remember, in LobCorp, she would randomly heal people as well when she, like, goes through them. That means... They're back. They didn't forget. Coming back like that, too. Sinclair was having a fit at this moment. I would love it if they implement her hysteria mechanic. If too many IDs get hit, she goes ballistic. Oh, you know what they should... No. She'd go ballistic if nobody dies. I feel like she's gonna be the character that, like, if you don't have her in either negative SP or someone doesn't get, like, heavily killed or, like, in the negatives, she freaks out. I think she's gonna be a character that if your team is doing too well, she freaks out, I think. Maybe I'm crazy. That's what I'm thinking anyways. Because you know how, like, Queenie, like, in LobCorp, she would just completely freak out if you didn't get people killed. If you win too many clashes in, like, a single turn, she just loses it. That would be so fun to me. Or, like, having negative... I hate the negative SP IDs. Yeah, that's fair. I kind of like the idea of doing this balancing act I'm going to try doing with Sinclair and Faust. I'm just saying it might be what they're going to do with her. It's either going to be, like, negative SP, you have to lose clashes, someone has to die within a certain amount of turns, or she's going to be a support. Yeah, they're kind of a chore to work around, but it's fun. Yeah, like, it's kind of a thing where it's an extra challenge. It's annoying for people because you have to very much think about it. I don't blame people for finding them annoying, but I think it'll be really fun. That's just me, though. I'm gonna admit this, I'm probably close to masochistic when it comes to video games. If y'all have seen what I play. I played LobCorp, for God's sake. That tells you all you need to know about my masochism. Road, you looked at him with pitying eyes, but there was little she could do about it. Yeah. Berg, the sound box is being noisy. It's like the advanced team has words for us. This is... Sada is... Oh... Did they get jumped? Oh, they got jumped. Give me that. Effie, this is the bus. How are things going over there? You shall bear here your every sin and be purified. Oh boy. Effie? Was that Effie's voice? Or something else? You know what? It's a case of NPCs can't live for more than a couple minutes, huh? I think they're dead. Is it a human voice at all? Whistles? Sinclair, what are you talking about? You heard the whistles? Right at the end! Faintly. What's there now? It's her! That wretch is there! After all this time, destroy the rest of our town! Calm down, Sinclair. What do you mean by whistles, and who is this wretched woman? She's waiting for me! That was a message calling for me! Resentment tears were streaming from Sinclair's face as he rambled. Hang on. There are people like the ones we met on the road up ahead. We should go back. What? Can't we just head back? I don't want to go. Let's just turn around. Just tip the steering wheel and... Kiddo, what's wrong? What are you so worried you'll walk into? We should go. We'll all die. We need to go back. Emile Sinclair, don't be absurd. Otis was calmly flicking her wrist. I delivered a light blow to his stomach to knock him unconscious for a short while. Nothing more. We're in agreement for once. Seems. I was this close to stepping in. I don't need cowards on my battlefield. Can I throw them out of the bus? That might be a bit too far. If you say so, manager. Otis looked down at Sinclair with a displeased face. Even though he was the timid sort, he's never opposed something so strongly until now. This unprecedented behavior of his bothered me. but I couldn't bring myself to ask him why, as he didn't seem to be in any state to tell me. Soon enough, Sinclair came back to his senses. He stared out the window with vacant eyes. The others are all out there fighting. I'm sorry. I'll go join them. What the fuck happened to him? I can't keep tracking others down. What the fuck is... I'm kind of scared. I already see the grip like Sinclair art is really fucking dark, but what the fuck happened to this man? Alright, so now it's time to mess with the Sinclair, or the nail. So this is gonna be really nice because it's gonna be paralyzed. What is gaze though is my question now. Ooh! Wait, what? Oh, that's crazy. It's a heal SP thing, and it's a blunt pierce boost. That's crazy. Oh yeah, it's bad. His war is bad. I think you were talking about the game for a second. Okay, this is really cool. Actually, I love this. So basically, I'm gonna have to have her clash with like Sinclair, basically, to set up for his success, basically, with this gaze. Okay, his second attack, they're gonna murder him. They're gonna absolutely fucking butcher this man. Oh, he's about to get fucking gazed. Holy goddamn. That's crazy. But you see how fast we murder them now? Because just like giving a buff like that is so crazy. Since our entire team is like basically like all our big attacks are blunt. So just a gaze power boost is going to be crazy. Like Sinclair is going to get a power boost with any kind of nails as well. So that's like, this is going to be insane. And also, this is going to keep Sinclair in the fight for way longer because he's going to get SP, like, just constantly because he's going to be the lowest one. And also, like, just that paralyze is going to make it so easy to never lose a clash with Sinclair. Oh, Honglu's getting jumped. Who are you targeting? Oh, that man is dead. I want to see what's the damage hit gonna be. 30. Fucking 97 on the first fucking hit. Yeah, that's not even like half the. That's like half the move's damage. He's gonna do like 180 damage. Oh my god. I don't care that he was staggered, but that's gonna be insane, chat. This is good, but bro, look at how much he got set up in this fight. Yeah, no, this is actually insane. Faust went from going even with Mersault to basically out damaging Mersault. What the fuck, chat? That's actually insane. I just want to say that. Yeah, you'll be fine. You're not gonna win that, but it's fine. Everyone else should win their clashes, I think. Yeah, everyone else wins their clashes hard. And we're setting up one to be absolutely eviscerated next turn. Oh yeah, they're fucking dead. I think this might be a full wipe. No, Hongwu and them are not gonna kill that guy in the back, but we're gonna kill like, I think we're gonna kill like 3 here. Because we got Savage Tiger going in. He's gonna one-shot with just blunt power here. Yeah, like I said, he just got a one-shot here. Yeah, he one-shots here. Oh no, he almost one-shots with just a blue alone. Yeah, he kills that one. Oh, he's just dead though from the nails there. Yeah, though, fucking, we're gonna get 3 dead minimum here. Oh, we did win that one, so that sets up a little bit for next turn. Yeah, no, this is just murder. Yeah, we don't have any gloom built up. That's fine. Oh, only problem with our Hongwu ID right now is it's based on like gloom, which we don't get a lot of gloom. It is going to be competing with the Faust one a bit, but I think it'll be fine economy-wise. I'm honestly gonna. I'm probably never gonna use Hongwu Ego like ever, just because we now have Faust, and Faust is gonna absolutely fucking roll shit with that. Everyone's gonna die again, by the way. Savage Tiger Slayer. Go, Maiko. Murder. Also, actually, I don't think I've ever actually seen the Overheat one. The fuck is Overheat? Oh shit, ads played. Oops, I did not see that ads were coming on through. I guess I'll quickly run to the bathroom before ads end, I think. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom while we have ads. We have ad hell, by the way, so I will be right back, everyone. All right, perfect. I made it back before the thing. Let me get rid of the text. All right. Let us go into Silent Nacht.
움직이는 먹인자. 재밌겠군.
Oh my Jesus. What a nice start to the level. The smoke that was faintly visible through the bus windows covered the whole town. I get why the name it's called Silent Night, which is a Christmas fucking song because they use a Christmas tree, I guess. Or a pine tree. You know what I meant.
정말.
Ugh, what a mess this is, huh?
그런데 어디서 익숙한 노랫소리가 들리는 것
By
같지
the way,
않아요?
don't you hear a familiar song from somewhere?
나 이 노래 알아. 그 뭐더라.
Oh yeah, I know this one. Used to hear this tune an awful lot on snowy days.
전쟁 때 병사들 사기 올린다고 이거 틀 때마다 진짜 힘이 쭉 빠졌는데.
We played it a bunch during wartime to raise our spirits. Did the exact opposite for me. Song evoked memories in the group. For me, I'm not sure. It's definitely familiar, but it doesn't bring up any clear images in my mind. However, I could still feel a faint splash of feeling from deep in my heart. Maybe I knew the song before I lost my memory. This mist of emotion roused inside me, though. It doesn't feel precious or warm. An ache, an inexplicable sting of is what it felt. What I felt. Right, that day. It was snowing like this, and that song was playing. Trees before us were decorated in grim ornament. Why the fuck are they doing it like Christmas tree decorations? What the fuck? All sorts of internal organs and mechanical parts were hung from the branches as if put people's innards on full display.
이건 너무 지독한 거 아니야?
Yeah, no, that's my... Why are we doing this like Christmas, for God's sake? Like, isn't this going too far? Classic. But more kitschy than anything. There are no survivors nearby. Then everything finally fell into place. It's just like... Mic test. A piercing sound that covered the group, caused the group to cover their ears. Enjoying your Noel, everyone? The night isn't really silent, but it sure is holy. Isn't Christmas still fair way off?
네, 한참이죠.
You're right. It's not anytime soon.
내 이름은 크로머. 순수를 사랑하는 파괴주의자 그리고 망치를 치는 자.
My name is Cromer. I'm a humanitarian who loves purity and the one who grips the hammer.
이곳을 어떻게 넘어왔는지는 모르겠지만 너희는 지금 사유지를 침범 중이지.
I don't know how you managed to get here, but you're trespassing on private property.
왜냐하면 여긴 보다시피 목과 망치가 심판 중인 신성한
As you can see, this hallowed ground is undergoing our nailing judgment. I hope you like the decorations I set up.
뭐 길은 잘못 들어왔다 치고 지금이라도 얌전히 돌아가주면 너 그렇게
Oh,
벌금만
let's just say that you got lost. Turn back now and a fine won't be all that you have to pay. I'm feeling generous. Today is nativity after all.
아, 그 전에 잠깐. 거기 귀도 있어?
Oh, before that, is Gildo there? Gildo there?
이곳에 있나니?
Wow, I got back just in time. Yeah, no, we're having fun with the Christmas episode. Here I stand. We're having fun with the Christmas episode in July. Or almost July. Good. Just in case, do you see any heretics over... oh my god, heretics over there? The massive man named Guido, who responded to her, turns to us. He intently stares into each of us until his eyes fall upon me. He gazes at me for a very long time. Although he is wearing a mask, those eyes of his, they froze us completely still as if his glare nailed us to the ground. I see an impure one in their followers. And with them, the child you spoke of. Really, my Sinclair is back? Come see me, Sinclair. I'll be waiting at that familiar spot. That chattering teeth sound, that was really close to the mic. Holy shit. That completely caught me off guard, I'm not even gonna lie. Cromer. Yeah, I hear Sinclair grinding and gnashing his teeth. That wasn't grinding, that was clattering hardcore. He made a dreadful noise. I couldn't be sure if it was from hatred or fear. Take out the rest, Guido, or should I myself? I wouldn't mind. I urge you to focus on hammering the Emperor, O one who grips. No, that's our Sinclair. Our Sinclair is the one who grips. Good, good. Let's keep up the purification. Now then, everyone. Merry Christmas. A number of Inquisitors gathered around Guido. He stands firm behind them. He's not making any movement, but his presence alone is threatening enough. An intense aura of hostility was radiating straight from him. Oh boy! Boss fight! I swear to... I hope we don't get rolled. Is this just... Okay, yeah, no, this is just one of these fights. Alright. Alright guys, come on. Sinclair, I see you losing over there. Stop that, you motherfucker. I didn't even check how many enemies. This might have been bad, actually. I might have just... I probably should have not have started my tiger thing this early on. We'll see. Let's try and do this quickly, I guess, and hopefully we don't completely... I haven't completely thrown this. We at least one-shot one of them, so that's good. Okay, I was about to say, don't you fucking lose, you two. Okay, at least that one's gonna be set up for death next turn. Holy shit, just barely. Oh, come on, you had that. Ryushu, I know you're underleveled, but come on, you can't be losing those. Oh god, no, I do not want to waste all my bullets right now. We're gonna just... I don't have enough for your ego thing, huh? Ooh, you're gonna get just cooked either way. Hopefully someone stuns for you, Hoglu. Good luck. If one of them stuns for him, I think we're fine. Nope, Hongwoo's fucked. He's gonna get staggered this turn. Yeah, these two are really underleveled. I need to actually get to leveling them at some point. We're gonna lose like 2 already. We're not even halfway in yet. Okay, yeah, no, I think I hard fucked up here, honestly. I should not have used my tiger bullets this early on. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can clear the bosses. We'll see. Okay, we got the weighted one. Oh shit. We have a special one and a Gildo. Fuck. Well, we'll see how this goes. Let's do this so you don't get completely rolled here. And I do have enough for you too. I think this should be good. Oh wait, shit. No way. I think this should be good. We're just gonna use our egos just to make sure we don't lose here. I didn't even double check what the overheat does, but I think that makes him weaker if I remember. Okay, good. We do get multiple kills right off the bat here. I think we have a good chance of winning this. I kind of fucked this up, but we do have just the higher numbers, so I think we should be able to win this. Yeah, and with just the Faust passive alone, we're kind of keeping things up pretty high. Okay, beautiful. Okay, we get saved by ego, pretty much. Don't lose this. Honglu, do not die here. Oh, well, he's stunned anyway, so I think we win here. Bro, he's that close to stun? Jesus Christ. And Ryushu dies. Oh, I think they're both dead here. Oops. Okay, they're close, really close to stun. I think we should win this. This is gonna be close, I think. We'll see how this goes. We're dominating all these matchups. I think we're gonna win, just barely. And we have gaze on the boss, so I think he should just get fucking nuked, basically. Yeah, we're taking down the knight with fucking Mersault, and the guy with nails and all that, we should just hard win our clashes because of that. Oh yeah, no, fucking damn right. Good shit, Sinclair. Oh yeah, we win. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, no, N-Corp, my goats right now, honestly. N-Corp versus N-Corp, who wins? Our N-Corp. Yeah, if I waited like 1 or 2 turns, that probably would have been better with Thumb Assault, but overall, that went well, I think. Overall. I just didn't check the enemy numbers at first. Bleh. That was a tough opponent. We should move before they come back to their senses. Yeah, we rolled their asses that way. Well, rolled as... The 3 of them rolled. The other 2 got fucking murdered. What a shameful thing to say. A soldier does not retreat before the enemy when victory is in sight. About as well as it could have gone anyway, since half your team is underleveled. True. Well, more than half. Faust is also underleveled, but she's carried by being a fucking 3-star ID, pretty much. Can't you save the military drill for a better time? Ishmael is right. That's not something we could beat easily. We'll fall back. Otis reluctantly backed down. Sinclair, do you know what Cromer meant by that familiar spot? That's, well... Sinclair shook. He was seemingly overwhelmed with dread. But I could see teeth-grinding anger in him that surpassed his fear. Looking at him, a thought blossomed in my mind. You need to talk, Sinclair. Tell us what you know and you'll prevent half the deaths we might suffer.
작전의 성공률도 올라간다. 효과적인 정보를 기대하지.
Otis, shut the fuck up. You're not helpful right now. It also raised the likelihood of our success. I'm looking forward to hearing something useful. I hope I'm doing the right thing as the manager. Sinclair shook his head upon hearing my words, breathed in, and finally opened his mouth after some struggle.
우리 집이야.
My house.
크로머는 분명 그곳에
That's where
있을
Cromer
거야.
must be.
너
So you know that bird?
아, 젠장.
Bollocks. My head is still pounding thanks to her shrill laugh. True.
학교에서 만났어요.
I met her at school.
저런, 혹시 친구였어? 친구라면 잘 타일렀으면 좋겠는데.
Oh boy, she's a friend of yours? Whatever's going on, sure hope you can talk it out. We're not going to. She's not my friend. Cromer killed my family.
죽였어요.
Yeah, Roja.
미안해.
My bad. Yeah, definitely. Prosthetic head hanging from a tree slowly turned to face us. Lights and sparks occasionally flickered within. Sinclair. Why did you return?
Sinclair?
Sinclair? Are those your neighbors? Roja asked while looking at the dismembered prosthetics.
그런 것 같아요.
Looks like they were.
아니었어요.
I really hope that isn't the case, though. Sinclair replied, watching with a grim look on his face as the bare wires sparked and short-circuited. The robotic head soon stopped moving, only emitted distorted things. Then, a song begins to fill the air. Silent night. All the heads from the trees are singing the same song. The carol leaking through the vocal units of many lifeless heads lands on the flames below. I woke up for my favorite character to show up. Yay! What, do you like the crazy woman? I'm guessing Esther? Kara, or what was her name? Leen. What was her name? Kara? I already forgot her name. I'm sorry. Cromer, that's what it was. Cromer. I started mixing. I for some reason started saying Charon. That's not the same name. It's clearer than ever now. Prosthetic body parts are heresy to them.
도시의 의체 보유자들이 보이게 된 지 꽤 오랜 시간이 흘렀지만
Esther, is it another case of do you love crazy woman, Esther? Is that what this is? You wouldn't be alone. I know a lot of people love being dominated. That's crazy, Natsuki. I was just saying you like crazy women. You jump on with that one is crazy. Though it has been quite a while since prostitutes were first introduced to the city. Comically to my taste, especially because of the outfit. So you like crazy dominant women, and we're gonna see what this outfit is. Lovely. Many people still find them foreign and alienating. Our town was called the holy site of Nesque prosthetic industry. Most of the residents worked in manufacturing high-end prosthesis components. Cromer has been keeping an eye on our town for a long time.
네 가족도
Well, both, but that's neither here nor there. No, this is that and that is this. I'm sorry, Esther. Puts hand on shoulder. So was your family...
네. 저희 아버지는
Yeah, my father was the owner of a fledgling prosthetics company, too.
그래서
Is that why?
아니,
No.
제가 보기엔
The way I see it,
여자들에게 그런 거창한 사상 따위는 없어.
attributed to a high-flown cause of any kind, giving them too much credit.
그냥 광기와 폭력에 매료된 미치광이죠.
This is wild. Wow. Wild Hunt Heathcliff says this is wild. That's crazy. You're one to talk, Mr. Wild Hunt. They're just lunatics consumed by madness and violence. Please, son, take your meds. Your mother is worried. Are you talking to Sinclair right now? Yeah, he does need to take some... He needs some medicine to help with his trauma. They're just lunatic. Or that Ishmael asserted to him. After a while of staring at the Christmas trees decorated with his neighbors, Sinclair turned to me. You can't make me, Dad. Oh my god. Don't never say never. Manager, I have a question if it's alright with you. Son, please. Our family is being torn apart. You're not Heathcliff Wildhunt, son. What is it? How does it feel? Jimmy, I beg of you. Feel? Yeah. And how does it feel to have a prosthetic replacement for your head? I was taken back since I have never had anyone ask that kind of question before. The issue is that there's no way to know how I might have felt before I got a clock for a head. I am Heathcliff of the Wild Hunt, Dad. Oh my god. we're watching we're watching family drama on the left, and we're watching family drama in chat. Son, please, your mother is acting like a bitch. I can't stand it anymore. Do it for me. Oh, it's I'm not trying to argue with you or anything. That was probably rude of me. I apologize. Nuh-uh. No need. It's alright. The other sinners were a billion times ruder to me with our daily interactions anyways. I'm going to disown you. What is happening in my fucking chat? Oh my god. I'm afraid I can't answer that. I don't remember a single thing about my life before this clock. I see. I've always wondered what it felt like when there's something sitting where your head should be. My family said it's no different from wearing a hat or a watch. Do it. A bus with Faust will be here to pick me up shortly. What is this? Fucking X-Men? A mutant bus is gonna come pick you up and take you to the school for the gifted? The school for the sinners? Oh, so you already know I signed you up for the army is crazy. What the hell? Maybe they will set you straight. I just couldn't picture it no matter how well. Picture it well no matter how I approached it. And now I'm the only survivor thanks to that. I'm sure the procedure seemed terrifying at a young age. You don't have to feel guilty about that. I just have popcorn. That's not it. It's nothing like that. I'm afraid I'm not as innocent as you might think, Dante. I'm sorry, Jimmy. It was the only way. Most normal Twitch chat. Sinclair quietly hung his head. I racked my brains for an appropriate reply, but no suitable words of comfort came up. This is like so wild. This is such a wild hunt. Only the pleasant sounds of sparks and flames filled the street. Oh my god. Hey, you can go on a wild hunt in the army, Smiles. Also, streamer, we also don't know what the fuck is happening here. It's me and Adweb, don't worry, Smiles. I don't know this guy, by the way. Are we kidding? You guys are just ad-libbing this off the fucking fly? Alright, that's funny as hell. You know what? Respect. Respect to the bit. I respect the hell out of the bit that you two just immediately started. This truly is a popcorn moment. You know what? Let's do it this way. It'll be fine. God damn. I love the Wimbus community. They're all equally, they're just as insane as the sinners, let's be honest here. The brain rot goes crazy, true. Yeah, the amount of Wimbus people I knew that went crazy when like Genshin had like a like, what was it? Like, didn't they have a like a Wild Hunt chapter, and like all the Wimbus fans showed out of the woodwork saying, "What?" They call me Sinclair the way I sit for Ryushu. Also, it did not. Also, my redeems aren't working. Thank you so much for the follow, Picekek. Yeah, thank you so much for following. I don't know why that's not working. I'm gonna have to look into that after the stream. Thank you also for the watch. Oh, that one worked. I heard that one for some reason. Thank you also for the follow, Heathcliff. Yeah, I played both Ruina and Wimbus, Wob Corp. I'm simply cooler. You know, I played everything. I told chat that I was not gonna play Wimbus until I beat Ruina and Wob Corp. I let Vida crush me with their pillar, please. I beg you, Vida, crush me with a pillar, and your soul is mine. Finally, a chat where I could say that. Yes. No, the amount of people that fucking simp for the insane Vida is so fucking funny to me. I could have done the Roland account. I just find it funny how many Wimbus accounts just have like so many burners of different characters or abnormalities. I'd let Vina turn me into the mountain of corpses. Oh my god. True. I don't know what it is, but the Project Moon fandom has the most people that I think are into the crazy women, and it's so funny. It's always the dystopian games. I have like 3 women's accounts on Twitch and 2 on YouTube. I think I've met someone with like, all 3 birds. I mean, are you surprised? No, I'm not surprised. That's what I'm just saying. It's really funny how like Wimbus players, like I feel like the Wimbus players have like a higher amount of it, which is why it's so funny to me. Yeah, like they were talking with all 3 birds. It was so funny. I don't remember if they might have had Apocalypse Bird one, but it was so funny just seeing all 3 fucking birds suddenly. I was just like, what? I don't have any more XP stuff, do I, to level up? No. I know a man who talks to 4 birds. Yeah. Vida is just goddamn, you know. I am one of the birds on Discord. You know, I'm surprised I've never, like, I don't remember if anyone remembers these old, like, bits. I remember, like, those old Carson videos. Like, where they did the Discord bits where they, like, had people moving between VCs. I am surprised I've never seen a Project Moon one where it's, like, a Dark Forest VC and all 3 are just wandering around. Also, I can proudly say, fuck you, Philip. That's the funniest thing about Ruina is, like, the game was so harsh on Philip. For, like, the fans, I understand why, because, like, half of his fights were so fucking annoying. But, like, in lore, he wasn't that bad, yet the story ragged on Philip the whole goddamn time, and it was so funny. Yeah, fucking, I think the biggest thing I had as fuck you, Philip, was the crying children. I hate that. How many fucking forms were there? Like 7 or something? Run away some more, bro. Bro, the funniest part is, like, in the beginning, 2 of them were not even his choice. Didn't he get kicked out by both, like, the fucking... He got kicked out of the library multiple times, or it was so funny. 7 phases, yes. And it was gonna be like 20 at one point. It was so funny. Hi, it's me, Wild Hunt. This is main. Oh, this is your main? Okay, welcome in. Prosthetic bodies pile up like a landfill in a corner of town. Yeah, no, Ruina was a fucking fever dream at times, so I will say. Like, I went back and, like, looked at all, like, the realization, like, sprites. Holy shit, someone has a fetish for Roland in dresses, by the way. All I can say. They put Roland in so many dresses, it's crazy. Like, the Ruina devs let their freak flags fly. Ruina is straight up awesome. Oh, I love Ruina. I don't like the ending and all the fake outs. And, like, Distortion, like, Ensemble was annoying to me because we had to do it again. But, like, overall, I love that game. You got right to it, I'm loving it? Yeah, no, I love the gameplay. Just the endings were a bit overdrawn. Rowan is the cutest femboy, true. I remember I saw really funny... Something really funny that I saw was, fuck... Oh my god, I just brain farted. Oh my god, I just hard brain farted. Shit, I was gonna say something and I just brain farted. No! What was I gonna say? No! Oh yes, in a my washed-up grade 9 fixer can't be this true manga ass title for real. It's just true though, honestly. But no, I think yeah, I remember now. In a Q&A with the devs, do you want to know why in Wob Corp that Netsec had that scar on his eyebrow, by the way? It was just that the artists liked that. I liked that in their men pretty much. They just liked the fucking eyebrow scar. That's why Netsec had it. There was no reason. Dude, can I just say I love your energy? Hell yeah. Yeah, I have the chaotic fuck around energy pretty much with these games because it's just so fucking chaotic. I love these games for that reason. Like, I'm loving Dawn just suddenly screaming about justice. Another funny one is like, I fucking... One thing I remember saying to like my Discord is like when when Hesed pretty much went, hey, why do you fuck around with Gebra so much? I just like her reactions. She's just like me, for real, for real. I love this. It's just so fun to rage bait your friends, is it not, chat? Also, wait, why is my fan off? How the fuck did that get unplugged? 1 second, chat. I'm dying of heat over here. Why is my fan off? How did this get unplugged? What the hell happened here? Oh, is it just dead? Wait, it's plugged in. Oh, wait, no, it's working. Wait, what? Okay, it just didn't work. I pressed the medium button, and the medium button was just broken. The best scene in Win This Company is when Vergilius beats up Dawn earlier in the canto. True! I made the fucking comment that I know for a fact I know so many people who are into the evil, like, murderous men. I made the joke that just, like, I know so many people were going feral for that scene where he was grabbing Dawn by the fucking collar. It's just like, god damn. Once again, the devs are really letting their freak flags fly. It's so funny. The scene would be better if instead it was Vergilius, it would be Bina and I'd be Dawn. I'm about to, if you know, you know. Oh my god. Are you about to distort? Personally, I love all the sentimental moments, but I'm saying that one is on me. Oh no, I love the sentimental, emotional level moments too. It's just harder to discuss that with like, it's easier to like go like, oh yeah, this scene. Nah, clearly you need to replace Vergilius with BL Mersault. What is I'm scared to ask what Boy Love Mersault is. Which skin is that? I'm very scared to ask. Boy, oh, it's Blade Lineage? I'm sorry, I see BL, I immediately go, is that Boy Love? And knowing the context, it makes sense too. Oh my god. I love Boy Love Mersault. I need to get Blaine Lineage Mersault now and just call him that. Where's the Yuri tag? I sure do love Christmas. Oh, I love Christmas too. We've got completely sidetracked now. Are we sure Kim isn't? Are we talking about the Yuri tag, Maiden? I'm gonna go crawl into a hole and cry now. No, you can't cry. We have Boy Love Mersault. Oh, are you talking about like the bamboo hitted? Oh, is there which character is that? I don't know enough about the. I know some people got the bang booted hat. Bang booted? Bamboo. Oh my god, I'm in Zenwa's head too. Bamboo. Sorry. Yeah, if you cry, you will be a pussy like the crying children. No, stop it. Oh my god. Who got the IDs for the Kim ones? The Creamer. The fucking Creamer titles are so wild, by the way. No, made it. I did play it. No, I did play Library. Am I thinking about the wrong Kim? I'm also lost. What about Kim is Yuri and Ruina? Isn't Kim a man? Wait, what? I'm so confused, Maiden. So, Wahlberg is 17th of July, yeah! Queen of Hatred, yeah! Woo! Woo! Yeah, I mean, I have played Ruina. I'm just confused how you're saying that, Kim is Yuri. Unless I'm completely misunderstanding. I have less than a month to grind for Walpurgis! Woohoo! Yeah, I need to hardcore grind through these cantos before July. Hey, Gaming Shrimp, welcome on in. It's been a while. We're doing good. We're playing the Limbus, and we got completely sidetracked with brain rot. Yeah, we were absolutely brain rotting over here. Don't mind us. I'm in like PST. I'm PST gamer. I got 17 days. I got half a month actually. Yeah, I have like half a month. Ugh. I really want that Dawn. I'm doing it with a Wii U. Also, wait, are you watching this on a Wii U? What? Oh my god. I need to keep going with the story. I could see that some of them were still conscious, letting out pained moans. Why are you watching this on a Wii U, Shrimp? What the hell? Okay, lock in. We gotta lock in. 7 Cinderbounce will be the standard in the new MD. Oh, that's gonna be cool, 7. Emulator. But why? Why are you watching this on a Wii U? The Inquisitors paid no heed. They strenuously jammed nails through each of the victims' chests, over and over, executing their pure intent. I'm sure we pierced their heart, yet still a pulse remains in their body. Because it's free? You know what? Fair enough. Watching Twitch on a Wii U is a movie. I remember seeing like a video of someone talking about like how people were watching Twitch on like a PSP and a PS Vita. That is the same energy as watching the on a Wii U. I'm gonna be real. I love it, but that's just so funny. Hey, thank you for the follow, Forgotten Cybot. Oh my god, I cannot speak. I'm sorry. Bleh. Must be patched with steel. Even the core of humanity has been tainted by heresy. Yeah. I hope we're gonna have fun playing through the Limbus, and I'm gonna slowly acquire more brain rot than what I've already received from just Twitter. Sailboat, I would have distorted. Forgotten Sailboat. Let's go. Oh, filthy! A disgraced fishing boat. Sailing boat, flesh and bone. Oh my god, I just said sailing boat instead of flesh and bone. I'm so cooked, chat. I'm so fucking cooked. Hi, I'm gonna turn you to send a feral bina at you. No, Cybot, don't like that. That's not a threat. No, Walter, no. No, Jesse! Are you reference to the sailboat character from Mortal Kombat? Please. The Inquisitor, oh my god, carefully pouring up a bottle of liquid over the prosthetic person what looked like a solemn ritual. Judging from the pungent smell, it was most likely oil. Oh god, we're burning people. Only if you don't call me sailboat. I used to pray for times like these. Right. Imbibe the oil of humanity, ye heretical soma. Those who cannot return to Earth find solace in scattering to smoke. A lit match was thrown on the pile, letting rise a huge flame. Yep, holy oil, burning holy fire! The sounds of sparks flying about the air is soon filled with an acrid smell. Man, we have brain rotted so hard that the scene is not as impactful because we are now like just screaming about feral bina and boy love Mersault. Mortal Kombat being spelt with a C hurts my soul. True. It's not quite like the smell of oh my god, it's like the smell of burning flesh. Yeah, it's totally a coin toss on if they spell it right or not. It's really funny. The spreading fire finally brings the crackling glimmer in those prosthetic bodies to permanent darkness. Hello, I'm back to eat your sinners. Hey, mountain of smiling bodies. Don't worry, I'm not leaving in the next 2 seconds like last time you showed up. Oh my god, don't do it, please. I just got Endfaust. I don't need them to lose Endfaust. If this hellscape is their idea of purification, I'd rather stay unclean. Just want to say, I'm a big fan. The slaughtering and turning them into giant pieces of zombie flesh, big fan. Nago and Hammer has always been devoted to scrutinizing the idea of humanity. I'm not going to sign your ass again. Also, there's no limit to the glaze image is so peak. Dude, I fucking got sent that by a viewer in the Discord. I had to immediately use that. It's so good. Pretty please. I will giving you smiling body ears for your mountain. Some criticize prosthetic use as they believe that pain is a necessary component of human experience. However, it never escalates to the extent of direct action that we are witnessing now. Pi, I know what we're gonna do I know what we're gonna do today! Hell yeah. Oh no, they're breaking in. No, the more Limbus brain rot is breaking in. With the metal fist? More than likely. Look at that metal fist. That's all I need to know. I'm being meaning to ask, how do you know so much about EdCorp? Oh yeah, right there. Like, he's got the Night Fist. I was once employed by EdCorp. What? You used to work with these people? I've never worked with these specific individuals, but in terms of affiliation, you could say I did. God, we're gonna have so much Limbus brain rot in this server by the end of it. The brain rot will never end. Come to think of it, this might be the first time I've heard Mersault actively talk about himself. He would rarely recount anything related to him, but perhaps he felt it wasn't necessary to speak at all. Do you take Ball Outro brain rot? I don't, but we have many brain rotted Ball Outro players. Like I mentioned before, Nago and Hammer is a sub-faction, not the main thing. Fair enough. Oh my god, we have a punishing bird fucking Discord account join. You weren't joking about having a punishing bird on Discord. Oh my god. Yeah, but Saiba, we have a fucking Card Nerds channel. You could go brain rot about Belaltro. We have multiple Belaltro brain rot fans in there. Same corp that has suicide machines. You're joking. Holy, well, hello Futurama. Welcome back. You are now airing again. Why didn't you tell us that earlier? You carry one of those freaky weapons then? Belaltro. Am I obligated to elaborate?
야, 그럼 내가 너랑 저 새끼들이 같은 편인지 아닌지
Yeah, I see your PFP. Certified Kong of the Hill moment. True. Why don't you explain what makes you different from those nutters then?
말이야. 관리자 저놈의 시계 대가리라고 부르고는 있어도.
Listen, mate, as much as I like to call our daft manager Clockface, I don't think they deserve by any means to be on the steak or chopping block. So it won't be a spoiler. We know that EdCorp's Singularity is canned experience. Wait, is it cum experience or can? What are you correcting there, Natsuki? That makes it even scarier. Those buggers talk big about purified and all that, but all I see are a bunch of loonies who needed an excuse to kill, huh? Cum experience or the canned cum? Oh, since it won't come as a spoiler. Oh, I see what you're correcting now. I was about to say, I'm like, oh. Yes, I loved me the Singularity canned cum. Oh my god.
말해봐.
God, the brain rot is so real.
새끼들이랑 똑같냐?
Speak up then. Are you like those crews,
그런
bucketheads?
것에 대해 생각하던 시기도 있었지.
There was a time when I thought about such things,
같은지 다른지
though I did not come to a
답을 내놓지는
conclusion.
않았지만
I mean, they probably do have a canned experience that involves pleasure. Wouldn't be surprised.
그럼 지금이라도 답을 내놓아 보란 말이야. 넌 관리자 놈이
You want that damn conclusion now? Are you gonna butcher it?
찾아봐 죽이라고 하면
Get up and butcher all the tamfolk if your manager just says so?
꼭 답을 내놓아야만 하나.
Must I give an answer?
업무를 처리함에
That does not
있어서
aid in us handling our
도움을 주진
work.
않는다.
That's so real though, Mountain. Fucking the recharge of these kind of games. I hope they have a canned experience that involves being crushed to death by Bina. No.
사원은 명령에 따라 움직이는
Oh
것이
my
규칙이다.
god. I swear, so many people are into the fucking the murderous hags, I swear. No lunacy? Oh, it costs 20 lunacy to get it done back. So I'm sorry, Bina zipping never stops. An employee must follow their orders. The terms Virgilius presented state as much.
관리자가 행하라고 하면
If the manager orders me to do such a thing, I will do it. I may provide my input if I am told that is necessary, but I do not have a habit of rambling my thoughts unprompted.
나불대는 버릇은 없다.
I'm broke, bro. What do you expect? If people ruined the hag, they were slobber all over Ahab. I'm broke, bro. What do you expect? Can I be a simple man and wish for Hod? Oh, are you a part of the Hod mine, Saibot? I gambled on my lunacy. That's so real.
뭐? 너 돌았냐? 너야말로 머리
He's like cute, you know? Oh, I get it. Don't worry. Or Benjamin. Well, here's the thing. You don't understand, Meso? You're talking about Ruina? All the simps showed up during Limbus. Ruina is such like a more like serious game and tone. It's really funny that like the beforehand. I looked into this because I never knew that Ruina was a thing until like after Wobcourt played, and I had people in my chat tell me about it. The Ruina community is so quiet, even before Ruina, like Limbus. It's so funny. I'm probably in a normal one. My favorite is Hakma still. True. Thought when you heard I heard Mersal. Yeah, you're cooked, bro. Oh, don't worry. If I pull up your chat during Ruin of the Sippity Wind Stop, doesn't she show up at some point in this game too, by the way? I just happened to not look at the tag. Oh my god. Yeah, don't worry. Runa and Wabanami Corp are part of this community is more silent. Yeah, it's so bad. It's so funny. Like, the amount of, like, fan art for Limbus is crazy. I go look for Ruina. I look for Ruina. It's not as big. It's mostly memes. Like, I know for a fact the, like, horny community wasn't a big part of Ruina, because the fact that especially, like, the, Fujiyoshis, because I swear to God there would have been a lot more Roland Yasad work, knowing their first interaction is him fixing his tie. Oh no, I'm saying that too. That's that, and this is this. No, but here's the thing, Pi, it was like, Ruina was actually still super popular, but they were just a quiet community because it was like a more serious game, I think. I am 16% protein, 60% water, 7% minerals, and so forth. I'm clearly different in terms of composition. Bro, Mersalt is so autistic, it's amazing. Fine, Gary on rather show that point, but I'm obviously not gonna spoil that interaction. Yeah, I heard about it. I heard the sinners get their ass beat, I think. I remember seeing like a meme on that. That is also possible, Pi. That is also possible. Yeah, but like anytime I looked in the Ruina things, I would see the occasional meme, but like mostly they were a super chill community. And they were quiet too. They were super quiet. Meanwhile, Limbus companies are everywhere. You make a literary reference, Limbus is there. Moreover, unnecessary heavy metals do not compromise any portion of my body. That is another difference. Oh, my man is still hating prosthetics. He just isn't aggressive about it. Heathcliff's face contorted with frustration. I'm gonna be honest, I heard so much about Wobcorp, but never think about Ruina. Sailboat? Or Sailboat? Cybot. I'm in the same boat. Like, I played Lobotomy Corp. I played it multiple times. I looked through wikis when we're trying to figure out how to play Wobcorp. Never saw a peep about Ruina. And that was when the game was released, too. Yeah, I learned about Ruina through Twitch chat. It's so funny how Ruina is so quiet, Meanwhile, like, WobCorp and Limbus is everyone. I'm sorry. I like had same boat in my brain, so I said sailboat. I'm sorry. That's just my brain is stupid. Mersalt was already an enigma, and he only felt more distant about the conversation. I'm sorry.
예전부터 쭉 궁금하긴 했어요.
Now you mention it, there's something I've been wondering.
단테님을
I've been thinking about whether the manager Dante should be seen as human.
그게
Huh?
무슨 소리지?
What do you mean?
그러니까 단테 씨가 말하는 건 단테 씨가
What if when
아니라
Dante is
저
speaking,
시계일 수도
it's actually the
있다는 거
clock and not the
아닌가요?
person? We know Dante behind those words.
우리가 진짜 시계 따위한테
Eh?
명령받고 있었다고?
You trying to tell me we're being led by an actual clock? Good grief, you're reaching uncharted depths of idiocracy with your theories. I can't even be bothered to refute them. Holy shit, we're a machine!
그래도 전 지금 시계머리를 한
Holy shit,
단테 씨가
Angela's the
좋아요.
manager, guys. Don't misunderstand, I do like our Dante with their clock-headedness.
나도 그래.
Honestly, same. Why don't you just give up fighting your old head and stick with that one? Dante, become human. Holy shit, it's Ruina 2.0!
못된 놈이었다거나 하면 어떡해?
I knew it's probably not the case, but what if Dante's real head turned out to be super evil or something? That'd be really funny, actually. I call it Ghetto 14. Head immediately coming for Dante. God, that'd be so funny. I will laugh so hard if the manager turns evil for a bit. Well, there's only one of us who'd know about the manager's Bud's past. Gregor's he's naturally fell on Faust. Oh, that'd be, oh my god, if he ends up being An, I'm gonna laugh so hard. If it's An, please be An. Please be An. That'd be so fun for the story. That's confidential information. Its access is restricted to the highest security. For fuck's sake, it's not An. But it would be funny, Natsuki. I got the feeling I won't be able to read it for myself. It's only natural. I have no idea who I was or what I originally was, so I had nothing at my disposal to refute Hongwoo's lighthearted accusation. Also, you know what? It could be An, because also An's was canonically kind of just a follower as well. Another fucking clone version fuckery. Yeah, that would be funny. Maybe he's right, and I really am a clock. Even if I ask Faust, there's no telling me that she'll give a real answer. I wouldn't be able to discern the truth in such a thing. There's even a slam chance that the real Dante is hidden away somewhere, and that I'm advanced imitation trained to believe I have free will. Yeah, he is in the light, but it'd be really funny. Yeah, he's probably in the light. It's probably someone else from WobCorp. It might be someone important from WobCorp more than likely. Look, I don't understand the story, alright? That's half the Project Moon fans. It's a bit much for my mental capacity. Yeah, that's the Limbus fans going to previous games. I don't understand, and that can't stop me, because I can't read. Who knows, maybe I'll mount this thing on a wall when I find my real head. Ishmael started to give me a chastising glare for even suggesting something like that, but she had no choice other to shrug. I don't need to watch video essay every now and then to keep up. Damn Dragon Ball fan, true! Well, it's true. Oh my god, we spent so much time just yapping while this was in the background. We're Project Moon fans. We can't read, true. It's physically impossible for us to read. Why did it take us so long to get to that cutscene?
On screen, I will distort.
We have her right here. She's on screen. Right there. There she is. You now have to distort. I'm just a bit stupid. I feel that on a spiritual level. Don't worry. I'm with you on that one. Bro, you have negative 15. How are you rolling so many fucking heads, my man? Stop it. If you scroll back it up through the Limbus chat, by the way, in the server, you will see my crackhead theories, by the way, so don't worry. Sinclair can't roll. Yeah, no, I swear to God. I just like to say SCP, man. The SCP game, you mean? You know, I don't blame you. The game can be a little bit crazy for people to understand. But I think it's not too bad, right? I like it a lot. Alright, let's see. I think we have time for this one more fight and story, by the way, and I probably will have to head out for the day, because I gotta head to work, sadly. But yeah, we'll probably get through this story and then this fight, and then we'll probably head out. I do get the story after taking more time to educate myself. Yeah, that sometimes happens when you miss, like, facts. Don't bunk me, Smiling Body! You're already taking my sinners, don't do that. Me when Anne split apart his consciousness and one of them escaped the light, god damn it. Imagine having work, I know. It's a skill issue on my part. Just skip work and play Wimpus Company, easy. Yeah, boss, I quit. I had to go to my second job at Wimpus Company. Okay, what should we do now? If we move quietly, we might be able to pass by the other Inquisitors unnoticed. Date, I'd like to apologize in advance. As you know, I'm not experienced with fighting with the others. Our foes might jab me in the heart over and over for that. It's the true... Pi, you're just not a true gamer lifestyle. Consider 14, Candace P. Will you bear that for me? Sinclair was trembling so badly that it'd be pitiful for anyone to witness. Yeah, no, people take time off for these for their favorite games. It's cool to see at times. A little crazy, but it is funny. You know what? You got the paid off days. Do it. Take your days off if you got them. It wouldn't be the first time Sinclair's died. Whenever he bit the dust, I made sure to bring him back. But yeah, he's never newly asking for my understanding. He looked determined to confront them directly, even if it means he'll die again and again. A feeling quite unlike the fright a usual battle invokes. Maybe he's holding that kind of fear that comes with a certain courage. In that case, are you scared, Sinclair? Bro, just calling him out. Sinclair suddenly turned around and gave me a startled look. Did I say something weird? No, it's not. I just reminded of a friend who asked me the same question. Please do not give Sinclair any more trauma, game. Sinclair opened his mouth after a brief pause, his voice cracked. I agree with what Heathcliff said. For stick or head or not, you would have been the same person regardless, Sante. I guess the same could be said for my family. Okay, we're getting some wholesome moments, actually. Other than the Mersault arguments, this is getting kind of wholesome. Thanks, Sinclair. Ooh, it's nothing. I can't have you be too thankful when it's about to make you suffer by throwing my life away. Sheep? No, I don't think the sheep's in this game, Smiles. There's no sleepy sheep in this game. Just as I realized I forgot to ask what he said in response to the same question his friend had. Sinclair's already charged into the fray. We got no sweep sheep in this. Draw me a sheep. No. I can't draw. I'm a horrible drawer. You get a cloud. You'll get a cloud with legs from me. I'm gonna be real. I have a funny story. I had to take art class in middle school because for some reason it's a required class. And I spent like hours doing like this perspective thing where you have to like draw like a town. I got an F on it and they said that I was clearly rushed. And I'm like, I spent hours on this. Like my drawing skills are naturally horrendous. You do not want anything from me, bro. Like, it's actually funny. Like I struggle to do straight lines with a ruler. My work is foul. It's funny looking back on, but goddamn. I'm just a little stupid, alright, chat? So you're saying open commissions then? No. I would feel too bad to make people pay for my scribbles. I couldn't do that. Did I just see Encore gets... Oh wow, she just got fucking rolled, I guess. Oh, I probably should counter. You know what? Let's do this. Let's commit crimes. I'll pay you 3 chips for a sheep. Oh my god. What kind of chips? This is a very important question. What kind of chips you offering? Oh, I think Hongwoo's dead. Or no, actually that didn't do damage. I don't know why, but I'm so used to the red skills being the final moves. Forgetting that all red moves don't actually insta-kill. Barbecue. Sure, I'll take barbecue. Also, wait, why? Oh shit, well that's not what I meant to do. I was wondering why I wasn't doing the red move, but sure. Though it doesn't really matter because I'm pretty sure he's just gonna commit war crimes. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Yeah, I'll do a sheep for 3 barbecue. I'll accept your trade offer. All right, let me see here. I do have another friend. I have another streamer. Oh yeah. All right. I will have to end here for today. Thank you guys for showing up. It's real fun having. I enjoy having all the Wimbus brain rot in my chat. Because even though we get completely sidetracked, I do enjoy all the brain rot, nonetheless. All right, I do have another streamer playing actual Wimbus Company, so I think we might throw the. I will throw you guys at that. I'm gonna go harass more people with Wild Hunt. Well, we got another Wimbus player here. I think they're somewhere in like Kanto 6. It's 5 or 6, I think, maybe 7. But yes, I'm behind them, so. But yes, take it. Yeah, harassing streamers. Yeah. Yes, but thank you guys all for coming. I hope you guys all have a lovely day and take it easy. And I wish you guys good luck on your polls. This will be the Wild Hunt. See ya.